Hi Josh, great to see you this evening at the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on what we worked on. So just have a look at this for me. As you take the club away, that club head's still going way inside. So we can see here the club head is a long way behind you. If we look at Justin Rose here as he takes the club away, you can see the club head there stays outside of his hands. Okay, and then from there, once it gets on the hand line here, it will cut straight through his right forearm, as we can see there. So at the same point as you, we can see his is cutting for his right forearm. So his was more there, as opposed to yours is way too flat and the club face would be open. So from here, Rose can then just turn his shoulders to get to the top of his swing. And you can see here his left arm and club almost forms one straight line. If we look at yours as we go to the top of the swing, you actually do quite a good job of getting it to the top. But because of that club was a little bit inside, that club head is going a little bit this way across the right, so we call that across the line. If the club was better going up, the left arm and club would form one line. So work on that for me. Don't forget, just put your bum against the wall again, get that set going, check halfway back that as you do hinge it, that the hinge or the this line here would go between your ball and your feet. So we obviously want to get it more that way, as we can see. So you need to keep working on that, because that was lesson 1. And then on the way down, Josh, as you start to unwind, the lower half and top half start to get much better. But unfortunately, the club shaft is starting to drop way too far behind you. So we can see at this position here, the club head is behind you. So if we look at Rose here as he unwinds on the way down, yes, he's aggressive with the lower half like you, but you'll see the club head shaft cuts through the top part of his right forearm, and then from there it never drops behind him at all. It always pulls in front. So if we draw another line here quickly, hang on the way down. Here we go. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to get it in the right place. Super. So if we draw a line there on his set position here on the way down, we'll see that shaft doesn't go the wrong side of that red line. Where with yourself, we look at your set line coming down, which is there. We draw a line. You're going to see that shaft lays now through there, through here, through here. So we can see it's a long way behind the ball. So it's just attacking the ball way too much on the inside. So you're going to hit too much draw, pushes to the right, snap hooks. It's just out of position, Josh. So I gave you the feeling really of just trying to come over the top of it. So from the top of the swing, coming down here, at this frame here, I want to keep the shaft on that same line. So we want to get that club to come in there. So I stuck a little stick on the floor for you, so you could manage to try and feel like you swing across it. So today was all about getting that set better, and then from there coming down slightly steeper on it, which is almost the opposite to your dad. But that's the feeling we need, is that you get that way. Sometimes, Josh, you're hitting it way too hard. Okay, so try not to hit it too hard, mate. Because you just lose your leg action, and it just starts to shift too early. I don't really want you to think about that. I just want you to feel like you're hitting it at 80%, but get that club tracking down the target line a little bit sooner, opposed to sort of attacking it from this angle here. I hope that makes sense, Josh. Any problems, send me a swing.